Feeling like Zach up in Bayside. Country ass nigga like the Bayside. Mashing on the gas till the tanks dry. Running through the cash to the bank out. You been saving these hoes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's My Card. I'm your host, Robtavius Madden. Rob Madden, y'all already know. Before we get started, y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's youtube.com/RobMaddenMadeIt to catch all the episodes. YouTube.com/Ride Media Company to check out all the feature films, short films, everything we got going. I'm Rob Madden across all social media platforms. But I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, man. Got a very, very, very special guest with me in the house today. TeeKayy, man. Introduce yourself to the folks, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl TeeKayy, actress, comedian, mom. It's my favorite title. I've been doing this for a little while now. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. TeeKayy, that's with 2 Y's _31. And it's TeeKayy on YouTube. So make sure you go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's where you see all the content that I wrote, directed, edited, and acted in.
For sure. All right, so for anybody that, may not know who TeeKayy is, just give a little history about yourself. Where you from? What brought you to the Atlanta? All that.
Okay. Well, I am from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York, do or die. I'm not from Bed-Stuy, but still, ride or die. I'm a real everything. I embody everything that is of a New York chick. But I've been out here for so long that I've adapted the Atlanta way of things, and I'm not mad at it at all. They don't even claim me in New York anymore. I say shawty now instead of son. So like they don't even really claim me no more. My son was born here, so they really I'm out the game. I've been in Atlanta going on next year will make 10 years. I came out here for college. I went to Clark Atlanta University. CCCAAAUU. Okay, the best, the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. I knew that when I came to Atlanta, I was never moving back to New York. I do have plans though to be a billionaire and buy a condo overlooking Seneca Park.
Come on now.
What people know as Central Park. I call it Seneca Park because that's the roots behind it. It was a black town. So that is definitely a goal of mine, but I gotta be a billionaire. So I got a little ways.
All right, so you say you went to Clark, man. Tell us about your experience at the Clark University.
Clark Atlanta. Clark University is in Ohio.
Okay, Atlanta, my bad.
No, trust me, one time I applied and they hit me back. I thought I was applying at Clark Atlanta. It was Clark University.
Tell us about your experience at Clark Atlanta.
Yeah, Clark Atlanta, okay? You can't forget Atlanta. It was amazing. I was super busy when I was in school. So my major was speech communication, was kind of like in the mass media department. So I took a lot of like writing classes, acting classes, communications classes, and it really helped shape me. But the experience of being at an HBCU, of course, every person that goes to HBCU thinks theirs is the best, so I have to rep mine. So being at CAU is like one that I can't even begin to explain because you had to be there. From the parties to the people that I've met, I've been friends with them for about 10 years now, still going strong. To the experiences, I was on the Royal Court. I crossed. I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh.
Come on now.
I crossed there. CAU definitely made me, was a huge part of making me into the woman I am today. Then I went to Full Sail University right after I got my master's degree in entertainment business.
Okay. Come on now.
Cool fun fact people don't know about me. They be like, "You got a master's?" Yeah.
No. Okay. So, is this when you were first introduced to acting when you got to Clark, or have you been wanting to do acting and everything for a while?
I actually used to be on Disney Channel when I was very small. So my dad, I'm the eldest of 6 girls between my mother and my father. Okay. So my father was like your Joe Jackson. And when it came to talent, he was like your, I don't remember Selena's father's name, but like that. So my dad was like, y'all gonna do something. So we were all in things. One of my sisters was a model. One of my sisters was in karate and stuff. So he had me in acting when I was very young. When I talked to him about it now that I'm older, he laughs at it because he was like, you hated it. I hated it when I was younger.
Yeah.
He was like, but I've always seen that you were good at it since a very young age. Always been good at talking to people. Always been good at speaking your mind. Always been good at like speaking up and stuff. So I've been acting against my will since I was like about like 6 or 7.
Oh.
I might have been a little older than that, but I used to be one of those kids on Disney Channel that used to hold the letters. Remember? Okay. Yes, I used to do that. Yeah. And then because I didn't like it as much, it felt forced. I, of course, wound up not doing anything with it the older I got. But plays were always a big thing of mine. So I was always in the school play. I was always doing something in a play. So theater was really my realm and where I wanted to do stuff. And then I got older and I was like, wow, I actually really like this. Mm-hmm. Like the idea of being able to tell another person's story, embody somebody else, pay that homage to whatever character. If it's a living person, pay homage to whoever, that icon, and to just be able to embody, like it takes a level of discipline that I fell in love with. So I've been acting for a little while now. So, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this.
Now, you've been acting for a while, and I'm going to ask you something that I ask every one of my guests. Mm-hmm. How long have you been serious?
Now, that's the question, serious, that would be college. So right when I came to like my high school years, it was just a lot just in life for me. So I didn't really do much extracurricular anything. Mm-hmm. When I graduated high school in 2010. Yeah. So the summer before I was about to start college, I was like, I went and got all the casting directors' numbers that were in New York. They had a book that you can get all their stuff from, and I mailed my headshots off to like more than half. That's how I knew that I was starting to be serious. Then I came to CAU, and when I came to CAU, I got known for acting at first. That's how the Deltas noticed me, because they saw me act in a play. I got to play my favorite historical icon, Shirley Chisholm. So that's when I was like, yeah, this is something that I want to do. And then afterwards, I probably about like 2014, 2015, Lonnie reached out to me, and he was like, yeah, I've been seeing your videos online, stuff like that. Like, come to the crib, let's shoot skits. And then it's just been on the up and up ever since then.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get to Lonnie, because let me tell you, you and Lonnie, man, y'all are like a perfect duo.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hilarious, man. I laugh and laugh. Y'all don't miss.
It's hilarious, because the first time I ever filmed with him, it was so natural.
Yeah.
Like the shit was just natural as hell. Like when I met Lonnie, he was still clean cut with his comedy. And so like he and I are like so similar but exact opposites. So like he's the calm, collective one, and I'm like in your face, like, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. So I had given him an idea. This is like one of our first viral videos, probably the second one, when Bloods Have Sex. And I was like, yo, that shit would be funny. He's like, I don't really know if I want to appeal to that crowd. I was like, oh, we got to do this, yo. We got to do that. He's just always been down for whatever. I've always been down for whatever. And the chemistry was not anything that was forced. That shit has been since day one. So, some people, like, they work towards it, but no, that shit has been since day one. Like, yeah, I like you, G. It's fine. Like,
yeah, man. Like, I love y'all. I just love seeing y'all together, man. Anytime y'all have a skit together, I'm going to be one of the first ones.
I appreciate that. Stay tuned. New heat dropping soon.
Come on now. Yeah. Do you know how I was first introduced to you?
How? Wasn't through Dope? Was it my ex?
That was how we formally met, through Dope Tomorrow. Shout out to my dog, Dope Tomorrow.
Hey, shout out to Dope.
First time I actually came across you, period. College boyfriends.
Wow. I actually do remember you saying that. So that was another thing that I did in college. Do you know that started from, shout out to Tina, shout out to Dante, shout out to Brittany, fucking masterminds behind all of this. They are absolutely genius, like creative geniuses. It's ridiculous. Tina literally does everything. She can write, sing, act, produce, edit. It's out of this world. That started off as a college as her senior project.
A word?
It started off as her senior project, and like they all the guys, she picked the guys that she wanted, and then people. One of my friends, Derek King, shout out to King. He put me on. He was like, my friend is doing the senior project. She needs girls and whatever. I know you're really good at acting. I think you should fuck with it. And that's probably one of the best decisions I ever made. Like, just even when I go back and like look at how we started as season 1, like from like the sound quality to like the video quality to like now where we are, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's so great, and I love filming with them. And we're in pre-production right now. So for a little Zoovie, a little movie coming on the way. So we are in pre-production for that. Of course, COVID kind of like stopped things, but we had already started filming. So, yeah, we getting it right. We gonna get y'all together. Damn, I forgot about that. You did tell me that. College boyfriends. I have forever indebted. Some heavy hitters came off college boyfriends. I don't know if you know Lauren Lott.
Lauren, Terrell,
like some big King, some really big people started off there. So that was Terrell's first time acting on College Boyfriend.
Really?
Yes. That was his first time. Like he never saw himself as being an actor, but that was his first time. Yep. I remember him telling me that.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's to this day. That's still one of my favorite web series. Like,
I appreciate that. Yeah, Tina, she a beast, man. I just want to be like her when I grow up.
Yeah. So what are some other past projects that the viewers, they can go back and look you up on, whether it's YouTube, man? I mean, we got all like the
shoot, honestly, I wish I had like footage of a lot of the things that I've done. So like along the way with me trying to get serious, of course you come across people that want to work with you and you never see the footage, or like, oh my God, I can't tell you how many times that has happened to me in Atlanta. I've wanted to give up acting because that shit has happened to me so many times. I did something with an old friend of mine. His name is Travis Irby. He is one of my fraternity brothers. He's a Q. He did like a suicide awareness thing a few years back. We did that shit, and that's on YouTube. I just got to remember the name of it. But all of
talking about, Courtney Irby, right?
Yeah. Damn, look, the world's small. Yeah. So I know some people call him Courtney, some people call him Travis. I don't even know people know him by, but he was like, that was a while back, but that was something I did, and I actually got the footage back from. But I've done so many short projects. I've done projects with people, like a lot of SCAD students. I used to be the director of the Murder Mystery Company. Okay. So I used to like act and direct in that realm. But for real, just like on my YouTube channel, everything on my page that has my intro, my logo and stuff on it, I have written, directed, edited, and acted myself. So all of that stuff. I'm in a place now where my things are becoming more TV show-ish rather than just being skits. So something to keep people coming back to continue to watch it. So y'all gotta go hit up that YouTube, man. I hit 22,000 subscribers. We gotta run them numbers up.
Another thing I had, man. I want first congratulate you on 20K because that's major.
Thank you. On YouTube, hell yeah. I was excited. We had to pop the grill open for that one.
I saw y'all last year. I mean, talk to us about that journey, what it was like. I mean, going from, of course, 0 subscribers to now you've broken 20K. Just talk to us about that journey.
So, Lonnie and Mora, I know him as Jamal, the creative. So Lonnie and Jamal have been on my ass about YouTube for the longest.
Yeah.
So they both have over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? And I mean, when I say they've been on my ass, I mean, like, I've been working with these guys since 2014. They have been on my ass about you. And I was just like, Instagram was where it was at for me. Like, I was like, I don't want to do YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. They like, you get paid off YouTube. You get paid. I'm like, oh no. Like, so I've had a YouTube since 2009. And I think when I started taking it. Started taking it serious November of last year.
Okay.
And I had 68 subscribers. So that's 68 subscribers in November of last year.
November of 2019?
Yes, of 2019. I had 68 subscribers.
Wow.
So I was like, okay. I watched them, like being around. That's why it's important to be around like-minded people. So like being around them, seeing stuff, they're like, you're grinding with us, but like, what, you want to work for us? Like, build your own shit, G. Like, just make sure you build your own stuff. So I took it serious in November. I started with vlogs with my son and I, and just be doing different stuff. People love my kid. So he'd be stealing the show though. Like, he'd be stealing my shine. I gotta make him his own YouTube channel. He'd be stealing my shit. But he come in and start acting like a little celebrity and all that. And I'm like, all right, like, cool. So I started taking it serious. I stopped for probably 2 weeks. And they was like, what you doing? What are you doing? Get back on it. Kept going and being consistent with it. And I'm still not in a place where I want to be, where I'm like, I'm way more consistent than I was before, but trying to be consistent with the days that I drop at the times that I drop every single week. It's a full-time job, but it's fun though, you know? It's like, it really, we'll be in here all day, every day, filming shit, like kicking shit, laughing, drinking sometimes, smoking sometimes. So, but we're still getting work done. So for me, that journey was just consistency. And I'm a person that when life happens to me, I stop everything else. So that's something that I am working to get out of. It's like, you can stop everything else but this. Keep creating. No matter what you do, keep creating. So that's where I'm at currently. It's a long journey. I got a long way to go.
But you're doing it though.
I'm trying to hit that 100K by like February of 2021.
From 68 to 20K, like in under a year.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit that 100K by like February 2021. You know, we got to get up there. Come on now. I got merch dropping soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. I just finalized some designs. I'm really, really excited about that. I'm extremely excited about that. Just getting everything together. So that's all a part of the YouTube game, the YouTube process. People are like noticing me more when I'm outside. That's weird.
Yeah.
Now, but it definitely takes some adjusting because I'm really hood. So
you don't know what somebody trying to run up.
I be thinking people trying to set me up. I'd be like, how you know my name? They'd be like, oh my God, you TeeKayy? Who's asking?
Yeah.
Like, you might be the ops. I don't know. So like that's still the Brooklyn side of me. The journey is a fun one. It's very rewarding, but consistency for real.
For sure. Man, look, y'all go subscribe to TeeKayy's YouTube channel right now. Not right now, right now.
Right now.
I dropped the link below in the caption. Look, these people on YouTube, period.
Got to. Stay tuned. I'm a little funny. I can make you laugh.
So, I mean, y'all got an actual skit crew now, right?
Yes, we are ATL Verse. So, it consists of me, Lonnie, Mora, and Tiffany. B-Lynn, love her dearly. She comes around to film a lot, but she has a lot going on in Alabama. Yeah. So she's never lived in Atlanta. She was driving out here. So she has like her own projects and stuff like that. So we like genuinely support her, but we just understand like we just had just different directions. She's still part of the group of my eyes. Yeah, for sure. But if you see pictures and she ain't in, that's just why. No why. You know, because she be having a lot going on. But yeah, it's ATL Verse. So we try to like brand that. We'll have merch coming soon for that as well. And just we're in each other's shit. We help each other film stuff. And everybody's growing. Tiffany actually started she had 62 subscribers. And that was I want to say that was in March. She has close to 60K.
March
of this year.
This year?
Of this year. Oh, yeah. So we on it. Jay had 4,000 subscribers 2 months ago. He's about to hit 20K, like in like a few days. Yeah, so everybody is growing. Lonnie will be at 200K soon. Jamal will be at 200K soon. Everybody growing pretty fast, so it might be happening a little fast for me. But yeah, I just gotta keep moving. I just gotta keep it going. But yeah, all of us as a team, I think we are forced to be reckoned with. Everybody has a different level of creativity. I love working with these guys. I always say Jay is one of my favorite actors. Like, he's so good. He actually is on like Netflix has a YouTube streaming channel as well. So where people, yeah, I didn't know it either. Like, so he did something with King Vader, who's another big YouTuber. Yeah. He for Umbrella Academy.
I saw that.
Yes, so he was in that. Like, but Jay is one of my favorite actors. He's an amazing editor. His comedy and the way he thinks is so different from what everybody else brings. Lonnie is a fucking beast at creating, writing, direct, like just it all completely. Mora and the lighting and he's the dude that sits upstairs and learns everything he needs to learn and then teaches it to all of us. Y'all, let me tell y'all about this lighting. Let me tell y'all about these shots. Nobody in the team is fucking with the type of shots he be at. Nobody in the team is fucking with Jay's editing. Nobody in the team is fucking with Lonnie's directing and his skills. Tiffany, she's hilarious. She just herself. I've seen her grow so much since we've been like all working together, and she's just amazing in herself. She's one of the hardest working women I've ever seen in my life. And then me with just the quirkiness, and I'm the improv queen. I can come up with a whole shit be off the dome. A lot of me and Lonnie's skits are improv. We do not write them out. So that, like, yeah, a lot of people don't know that. We don't even write them out. This is just me and him just going back and forth off each other, like just going. And then we be like, damn, that shit came out really good. So all of us together, and then B Lynn is fucking hilarious. Like, she just, I don't meet too many females that are funnier than me, but she take the cake, yo. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, she's so damn funny. So yeah, all of us together, that's a force to be reckoned with. I'm really excited about it.
So have all y'all been, cool for a few years? That's how y'all got the skit crew together, or is this something that just happened organically?
It kind of fell together. So I've known Jay since I was in college because of Vine. So they used to have these things called Florida Super Vines, where all the people from Vine would meet up, go to these different parties and stuff. So I met Jay in like 2013, 2012. I met Lonnie. I met Jamal through Lonnie, like filming with him or whatever. So I've known them two for a while. Lonnie met Jay on a separate occasion, and he was like, yeah, this dude's hilarious. And then I actually met Tiffany in a club a year ago, and she was in the club drinking, and she was on her laptop doing work. And I was like, I just remember I remember being in the day party, and I was like, bitch, you a bad bitch. I had never met her before. I walked up to her, I was like, you a cold bitch. I was like, you working right now? She was like, I gotta get it done, honey, but I need the vibes. So she's literally on her computer, fucking typing out a whole press release and drinking a margarita. Yeah. And still singing the songs like, hey, like I never met nobody. I'm like, what? You can't be human. Like, where do they make people like you? But Jamal brought Tiffany around the group. Yeah. So I was like, when I first saw Tiffany, I was like, damn, I met you before. Where have I met you at? She reminded me that that's where we met. So it's kind of funny how it all happened. We knew each other on separate occasions, but then we just all started coming together, and then it was like, damn. This actually works. And niggas are kind of fire. Yeah, we probably should do this. Because, like, they be like, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Yeah. So that's kind of like the idea that we came up with behind that.
For sure. So what is next on the list for TeeKayy? What do you got coming up for us that we can be on the lookout for?
Yes. So I am introducing a new character today. She's an old woman. Her name is Rhonda Righteous. So I'm dropping that video today. So that's why you need to subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't. This is gonna be dropping today. Well, the time of the recording, which is today. So I don't know when they're gonna see it, but it's dropping the time that this is recorded. But I am really tapping in. My team says that I'm the best writer out of everybody. whatever. But I'm modest as hell. Like, so I am really trying to tap into that more. Like really writing and like really like being intentional with the things that I put out. Like making sure that I'm giving out this content back to back, not having people waiting. So I went from dropping once a week to now dropping twice a week. I don't think I'm gonna ever up it more than that though, because the work you gotta put into this shit is different. You know, Jamal, he'll drop a skit every day if he wanted to. So would Jay. And I'm like, But for me, it's really just writing. I've put my director's hat on, really directing, understanding shots and stuff like that. So next for me is just really creating more premium content that makes my my supporters feel like they're watching a TV show. Like, so I want them to be excited to be tuned in to X, Y, and Z. But I'm trying to be the Jane of all trades. You know, I literally only got my master's degree. It's a funny thing. I only got my master's degree because I wanted to be in the same room with lawyers and agents and be able to speak the same jargon as them. Because I'm a double minority in this game. I'm a female and I'm African American. Like, I needed to be able to know exactly what they were talking about. I needed to know negotiations. So for me, being the Jane of all trades is really understanding your craft through and through. So for me next is just creating my own shit. I ain't trying to work for nobody. I don't really do good at following rules. I've always been a rebel. So I like shit the way I like shit. I'm cool, easy to get along with, but I like shit the way I like shit. So it's really just creating my own shit. Making sure that my mom does not have to fucking work. Making sure my grandmother gets to see me hit a mill before she transitions into an ancestor. Yep. You know, so those are my next goals. I think that in the next, I give myself 2 years, really, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm not 30 yet, but I'm close, knocking on the door. So I need to be a millionaire by 30, and that's my plan. That's what's next.
And it's gonna happen though.
Yes, manifestation.
Oh no, that's gonna happen. My final question for any aspiring actor, actress, anybody looking to get into YouTube, what advice would you give them?
Discipline and consistency. Like I said, my coaches in this are Lonnie and Jamal, and they definitely have, like, seeing them go so hard has rubbed off on me. Yeah. So Lonnie has this thing where if you can create 62 videos consistently, then this might be the thing for you. If you can't do 62 videos consistently, because he said that's when shit changed for him at 62 videos. So he's like, if you can do that shit consistently and like not stop and actually put work and time in, then you're built for it. Like, that's the bare minimum. Then you're built for it. So my thing would definitely be discipline and consistency, and surround yourself with people who are on the fucking same page as you. Like if you around negative Nancy's, it's not gonna work. I know a lot of people, when they see social media, it's a joke to them. They don't understand the money behind it. They don't see we sit here and watch the freaking millionaires. I'll use, I don't really like talking about this person because he's racist, but Jeffree Star has a fucking, the nigga had the motherfucker's mansion off of YouTube checks.
Crazy.
Like, off of YouTube, the Ace family, off of YouTube, De'Ara and Ken, who are my absolute favorites on YouTube. So like shit like that, and I say that because that's something small. People are always afraid of what they don't understand. So discipline, consistency, and surround yourself with people who are going to push you and not allow your excuses. My team does not allow my excuses. I be trying to talk myself out of shit. They'd be like, no. Lonnie would be like, you're dropping the video today. I'd be like, no, I'm gonna go back and TeeKayy, drop the fucking video. And then I'll drop the video and it'll do really good. And I'll be like, and he'll be looking at me like,
see, I told you.
Whatever, nigga. So like, you gotta have people, like, I be mad in the moment though. I really be in my feelings like, I fucking hate You gotta have people around you that are going to rub off on you and motivate you when you're down, and like don't depend on them for that, but it definitely makes things easier. So any aspiring actress, and actor, musician, rap, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. If you're not disciplined, you're not consistent, and you don't have the right team, you ain't going nowhere.
For sure, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all heard TeeKayy, man. Consistent. You heard me. So go ahead and plug your socials, man. Let everybody know how they can connect with you.
Connect with me on Instagram, on YouTube. I do respond back to a lot of DMs on Instagram, surprisingly. People be so surprised. I'm like, oh my God, you're so humble. What? I just saw the DM. What do you mean? People don't do that? I mean, when I get busier, I may not be able to, but TeeKayy, TeeKayy _31, pretty much on everything. Y'all go ahead and follow my fan page on Facebook. That's to be something to tackle next year. I ain't even gonna worry about Facebook right now. So the money on there good too, but I ain't gonna worry about it right now. But Facebook, y'all can go ahead and subscribe. I do post videos there, just not as often. And then my YouTube is TeeKayy. So, and I got new music on the way. I'm gonna play.
So, you spitting too?
I want to be a rapper so bad, yo. I'm so tight. Don't let somebody write for me. If I can find a ghostwriter, I might hit up dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you need to.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look, all I need is somebody to write it. I'm out here. I can execute.
So, hey, man. Well, TeeKayy, look, I appreciate you, man, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, here's my card. Hey, man, look, best of luck to you and everything that you got coming up.
Thank you.
Tuned in, we tuned in, and that 100K coming.
Yes, and best of luck to you too.
Appreciate
Okay, Rob Media, come on now. Like, you know, we out here. I see you doing your damn thing, your damn self. So you keep going up on the up and up. Always support it where I can.
Trying to. Hey, I'm gonna have to get you in a project soon. Now, come on now.
Hey, look, I'm with it. You gotta. I still ain't really charging people like that. You know, like you still get it for the free. So you should just. You got my number.
Well, look, I appreciate you joining me, man. This has been another episode of Here's My Card. I'll drop TeeKayy's social media info down below. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, follow her. Tune in next week, man. We got another episode coming. Until then, this is Raw Madden, and I am out.
Peace.